Good afternoon, friends. I hope everyone had a great weekend. Um, Friday was a tough day for trading, very range bound. Surprisingly, Nifty is falling more than Bank Nifty. And I think last week we were continuously saying that Nifty is stronger than Bank Nifty. But last 2 3 days, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Nifty has started falling. Right? Let's try to understand it from the VIX standpoint. And if I actually see, right, the fall happened, the VIX kept on falling, which is very unusual to see. There was a fall in the market on Friday, and VIX also started falling, which actually raises a question: is this profit booking, or is this actually something is cooking in the market? People are trying to move out of their position, right? I would say wait for 1 or 2 more days, and we will get a clear cut. I think June expiry, the month end expiry, will be slightly tricky to trade. I would personally stocks, right, positionally I would like to see in July. Right now I don't want to see the stocks because market is actually very choppy. VIX is giving no indication, right? So we'll go to analyzing the Bank Nifty, especially the weekly chart. So if you see, right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 weeks, so it formed a shooting star here on a weekly chart, but it's not giving you the desired result. So positionally, do I initiate any short right now? Answer is no. On a daily candle, I would like to wait below 43,404. If those levels come, right? If I get a closing, then I will get into a 15-minute chart and take a trade. The targets there are 42,568 and 40, roughly 42,609 and 41,980, right? That those would be positional trades. Stop loss will be big, right? That is the story weekly candlestick is giving. It's in a very narrow range of 600 to 700 points, considering it's a weekly chart, right? It's a very narrow range. Let's look at the other things here, right? Around the tops, market is also, see, this is a hold pattern. If you see this, right, the weekly chart is clearly suggesting that it went up. This is the impulse leg. It's not a bullish flagpole, guys. Don't understand this. Don't think that this is a bullish flagpole. But market is now forming what is known as a bullish pennant pattern. This is forming a bullish pennant pattern. Personally, I feel next week also it will hold between these levels and then try to move either side, right? There is nothing else in the weekly chart. We get into the daily chart. Daily chart, you would see the resistance is clearly speaking. I'll just move here. There would be slight difference when you actually increase the time frame. So this actually swept above, right? Now for tomorrow, right, I would like to see if market opens below 40. So I want the opening below 43,600. Between 43,600 and 500, if it consolidates and breaks down, I'm expecting a target of 43,360, 43,159 and 43,050 to hit there. We'll go to 15 minutes chart and see this. Yeah, 15-minute chart is clearly giving this story. Actually, if you see in 15-minute chart, right, and I'll delete all the 15-minute chart actually is giving an interesting support here. If it breaks down, you can quickly see these levels coming. So guys, I would not trade at the first. So if it's a gap up near 43,966, better. Any gap up near 43,820, again I would short. Flat market, I would wait for a bear. So gap up and flat market. Flat market, I need a range. Gap up, I need a bearish candle. Gap down will make it very tricky. Gap down around this area, right, it could actually sweep, take a support and then go up. So for tomorrow the options are simple. If it opens gap up, I am looking at a bearish candlestick to short the market. Flat range, I am looking at a small range of 50 to 100 points in the first 15 to 30 minutes, and then break down, not breakout. I won't take a trade, because if it forms a range here, I don't have more than 80, 90 or 100 points to take a trade, right? But if it breaks down around these levels, I have 150 to 180 points to take a trade. Gap down bullish candle, I will enter the long trade, but gap down range if it forms, I will not enter a trade, right? So these are the three options that I am seeing. Clearly bank nifty on a longer time frame does not have any pattern. Now there is a news of the stability issues in Russia. I think it started on Saturday. It got taken care of by the end of Saturday. First 5-10 minutes, right? Let the market participants digest that news in the pre-open stage, right? You will get to know how the market participants are reacting there. But more or less, I am not seeing any major impact there now. It's a it's a mutiny which has been taken care. Now let's see the charts, right? So if you look at 6 charts, Kotak clearly is weak. Kotak can actually now below 1820 extend. So I am personally expecting this range, right? If it opens gap down, it can go below. But let's look at each of this chart, right? HDFC around 1639 can take a support. So HDFC is approaching its support area. I would wait for taking any short here. This is neutral to bullish. ICICI Bank is neutral to bearish, because if you see this area, ICICI is actually now holding near the bottom. It formed a range, broke down, again flipped from this region. I am personally expecting this to trade, break down and touch this level. This has a space. Axis after profit booking continuously, if you see, it's again now, it was trading in a range, it has broken down. Personally, if it touches 961, can come again down. This is again neutral to bearish. Kotak is clearly bearish. If you see, Kotak has a good gap that it can travel to, right? I am personally expecting these targets to hit in Kotak. So Bank Nifty, three major components are looking bearish. SPI, again, the chart order flow is bearish. And if I look at the daily chart, it gives me a clear cut signal that this can come all the way to these levels. So is IndusInd Bank. There was a profit booking, it's hitting these levels, actually gave a deeper cut. I am expecting this to again hit levels of 1298 and 1285. So components are saying neutral to bearish. Gap down is the only situation which I would avoid. Now if I look at the CE and PE charts, right? So for me 34,500 CE, if it doesn't open below this level, consolidates here first 5-10 minutes, then it goes up, it has got a decent space to move. But P is looking more, the 43,800 P is looking better. Just delete this. I'll tell you why. If you actually see this chart, right, it's forming a nice rounding pattern. If it doesn't, if it has to open between 254 and 290, consolidate breakout, it has got a space to travel till 393, and second space it can travel to is this level. This is a better risk reward trade for me, right? So for tomorrow I would like to see and pause and take a trade. This week is a truncated trade, guys. So Wednesday is an off due to Bakri Eid. Just try to ensure that you are taking small positions. Do not extend. Stock options I would not suggest this week, because it's the last week. Let the participants digest all the premium movements which have happened in the first 3 weeks. Let them cut out their profit, and then we can see which direction stocks will go. July we will make our positions. Right? Now we have analyzed VIX. Let's look at Nifty 50. Interestingly, this was strong going towards all-time high, but near the levels of 18, just near the all-time highs, right, it is actually struggling. Personally, I want to see what Nifty does. So I don't want to trade Nifty tomorrow, right? I want to see what Nifty does at this level. It broke out once, came down. It has broke out second time. It's again trying to come down, right? For me, Nifty on a weekly chart is actually showing a strong support near these areas. So I would not. Now it's a big range. Let's see daily chart, right? See again, this is the area where Nifty had given a breakout, this closing area, right? It again went up. Daily chart will give us a weekly is not giving any confirmation, but weekly says that there is some weakness persisting in Nifty. The reason I say weakness is if you see, right, there is a sharp angled move up. Now it's given an official breakdown, but it's coming near this support area, right? Around 18,620, it can take a support, go back, retest this trend line, and then come down. Right? That is what daily chart is saying. Let's evaluate Nifty on 15 minutes and try and see. Yesterday, more damage was done in Nifty, but Nifty right now is trading near this support. I'm personally, if it opens gap down, I'm expecting a bullish candle here, right? I'm expecting a long trade in Nifty. It may go and retest this trend line. If it falls here, I am expecting a retest of this trend line, right? Over a long term, if you see, this trend line has been breached and it has been retested. Let's see, I am expecting, but a gap up opening, right, around this confluence of 18,783, it can come. So gap up and flat opening in Nifty also could trigger a decent fall, right? So for Nifty also story is simple. Let's look at components of Nifty. Primarily basis whatever I could see in Nifty, right? I feel more than Bank Nifty, Nifty FMCG and Nifty Auto are triggering decent. So there was a widespread selling in everything in Nifty. I am interested in Nifty IT because around these levels Nifty IT is again falling. So for tomorrow, right, around 28,380. So see, Nasdaq is not falling much. The news has been digested. I am still looking at Nifty IT to give one round of support, right? Personally, I see Bank Nifty as range bound, but Nifty IT I am personally seeing one round of rally. It's actually holding at these levels, right? 28,419. Nifty FMCG and all are weak. Let's go to see the charts of HDFC and HDFC Reliance and Infosys. I want to see. HDFC is looking good. Actually, it's holding at these levels, right? I don't know why, but I feel tomorrow market could actually, Nifty especially, right, looks better than Bank Nifty if I want to trade long. Gap down opening, right, will give me more confidence to go long. Reliance also charts are stating the same. This is a good angular fall above these levels, right? 25,000, 2520. I would like to, if I get a 15-minute candle closure right here, I may want to go long here. It'll give a good reversal. Let's see Infi. Is Nifty, right? For all, okay, Infi is weak, but it's at a support. Guys, Infi is again at a support. Tomorrow gap down opening, right? I again feel market is gonna give us a good movement. Guys, we may see a good movement reversal if it happens. A gap down opening, right, will give a good gap up opening. Everyone is at resistance, but gap down opening, right, they are at a support. Personally expect Monday, Tuesday to be range bound. Wednesday is a holiday. We'll get a good movement on Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday, right? Watch out, it's a monthly closing for many options. We may get good move in both Fin Nifty and Bank Nifty trades, right? I would just say be cautious with respect to your quantity because the movement on Tuesday and Thursday is expected to be big. Tomorrow could be range bound. So you will make your money, right? The news is digested. Don't worry about news. Many people sent us DM in our chat support. There is nothing in the news now. It's digested, right? So again, friends, I will conclude my session. For me, Nifty looks, again, I would say if it opens gap down, I would prefer to go long in Nifty rather than going long in Bank Nifty. Gap up, I think both will fall, but Bank Nifty has a potential to fall more. looking at the components, right? Components of bank nifty are weak. Nifty IT, HDFC, Reliance are strong. Infi can also take a support. Nifty can actually halt the downward momentum tomorrow, could play in a small range, and then Tuesday and Thursday it could blast upside, right? With that I will conclude our analysis. Will this week I'll try to come live one of these days. We have successfully concluded our batch one. There are a couple of practice sessions that we are doing with them, but we'll try to include you guys in one of these practice sessions and in the live YouTube session, right? With that I would like to end this analysis, guys. If you have not subscribed to our channel watching the video, please subscribe, hit the notification button so that you get our whenever we do any session or post videos, you can get the session details. Apart from that, if you like the quality of content, please spread the word to your friends so that everyone can join the channel and learn from us. Thank you, guys. Hope everyone has a good start to the week leading to the monthly expiry. Thanks, guys.